This is just a training course, Revit training course. Look, now we want to differentiate between the version 2012 and 2013. Look, 2012, as you see, it just belongs to Revit architecture only. Okay, that means when we want to start to install or set up the Revit for the first time, you may download branch what your department or what belongs to your department, architecture only or structure or electromechanical. But the new version 2003, all these branches are combined in just one source here. Okay, so this is for Autodesk Revit architecture, but we'll close this one just Autodesk Revit 2012, because we have architecture, structure, and system. System belongs to the electromechanicals. Okay, so as you see, this is architecture sample, structure sample, and electromechanical sample. Look, this screen, it's different or varies from the old one. Okay, we are talking about the Revit user interface 2012 at the office. So this is varies from the 2012. This version is new, and you just click to over the sample you want, if you want to see this sample. Yeah. But this one, the open a new command doesn't vary. Construction template. Look here, this is there was architecture templates just for architecture program. Here we have a construction template, architecture template, and structure and mechanical as well. Okay, this is the templates for doing families. Okay. This is a sample architecture family, and this is structure family, and this is sample system family. And when we say system, we mean electromechanical families or electromechanical department. And the system belongs to electrical for creating lighting fixtures, or sprinkler equipment or fixtures, or even HVAC equipment. Okay. This belongs to mechanical. This one is called as architecture sample. Okay, we are recording now. Okay, let's open or start with a new template. If you want to change this or choose the default template, you have to go to options, as we said before, and look the user interface or the option dialog box varies from the old one. Yeah. And this option dialog box, we can choose file location to choose which template we can use. As architecture template, you have to choose, look here, this is architecture template. Choose this architecture template, the second one, and choose which template you want to need. Okay, you want to choose. There is a default metric template or other template as a according to your standard according to your company standard. Okay. In this case, we are going to use the metric template. This is the location of the library. Okay, the library installed with your fresh copy. Okay, in this case, we want to open. This is if you want to open a new project or template. But this one for new project. This one for opening a template as a family. Okay. This template for opening a project or even a template, project template. Okay, this is family templates all only, and this is what called templates. that means project template. Okay, if you choose new, it will ask you which one you need. It does not not exist in 2012 here. Yes, in this case we are going to choose the architecture template which belongs to the option, the path we have chosen in option dialog box. Okay, which one you want to choose? Project template, to create a template to be stored as a office standard, or to just create a template according to the architecture template you have chosen in the option dialog box. Okay, we are going to choose the project, the default one. Here we are, this is the default tab containing all the commands let you work and create your architecture elements. Okay, first what I want to talk about and concentrate all our efforts in describing the project browser. Okay, project browser consists of the main views, or the views let you choose and view the architecture modeling or building. That means, and by using these views you can create your own or choose your own this is not me. Here. Choose your own view. Okay, look, the views we have: floor plan view, ceiling plan view, or elevation view. Okay, every view you see from here is just 2D view. Otherwise, if you want to create a model view, you have to choose this one default. It will create another category for you. This is the 3D, and the view will vary. Look, if you choose level 1, you'll find it now highlighted or bold, and the navigation bar varies from the one you have chosen when you choose the 3D one. Okay, this is called view queue. View queue let you view the elevations or even the 3D view from this view queue. For example, if I opened a sample, I will go to the from view, user interface, recent, and I want to view this one. This is a sample. Okay, sample model. We are now viewing some aerial view. That means I can create another views. This is internal view, which is called living room. Okay, and this is section perspective view. This is sections. Okay, and another one as a normal 3D view. Okay. Okay, if I want to view this one using scroll bar, I have to look. If I choose the third button on the mouse, make the yes, pan. But if I choose shift key with the third button and drag, just doing something called orbit. Okay, and zoom in and zoom out from the scroll bar, or the scrolling of the third mouse button. Here, this is the views. These views, level 1, level 2, just 2D only. All the views here, like ceiling, like elevation, are just 2D view, not 3D view. Okay, even if you see the east, or the west, the north, south, and west. All those views are just 2D view only. Okay, just 2D view. Here in section also. Look. 2D view. Rendering, if you create a render and you stored an images as a render image, look, as artificial, to put some light, sunlight, okay, like this, kitchen. It is rendered in Revit. Okay, let's look real a little bit. This is for render.
Okay.
Also, if you have a legend, if you have schedules containing information about, for example, doors and windows, it will be located here. The sheets, when you want to create a new sheet containing a new bundle and drag the view into this new sheets. Okay. This is a family, the most important category in your templates. The family contain all the families inserted in this template. Okay. That means if we search about doors, for example, this windows door. This is a category of the doors inside this category. This is called our type bifold for panel. Okay. This one.
Okay. So
so this is a database containing everything about families, about annotations, about system families also. Okay. Look, I talked about family and I talked about system family. The normal family is not normal. The loadable family. We have two types of families. One has extension RFA, for example, or stand for Revit family, and the other one families is stored in Revit project. Revit project RVT. Okay. So what is the difference between Revit family, loadable family, and system family? The loadable family are just like a block in AutoCAD. That means the loadable family, every architecture elements, you can bring it to the field or site, and it's not built in the site. You can call it as a reference loadable family, except columns. Okay, columns built on the site, but it is a system, a loadable family, not system family. But it built already on the site, but you may say it is a loadable family. It's not a system family. System family, like walls. Okay. The like walls and stairs and walls, stairs, all those system families. Look, those one loadable family. That means you can bring it from outside Revit. But if you want to insert a loadable family, from here, load family. You can load any family you want. If you search about kind of doors, this is overhead rolling doors. You want to insert it, it should be inserted into the file. Okay. If you want to add a door, just click the door, and from here, look, it is the default one. Okay, it's loaded and the default. Put it here. It's inserted. Okay, but the system family, it is not loadable. That means you cannot bring it or store it outside Revit project. You must put it into a Revit project. Okay, like as we said, like walls, all the walls kind of wall is just a system family. The handrail is a system family, but the profile of handrail, profile is the cross section of the handrail. You know handrail,
Yes, yes.
okay? If you have a handrail with some with a special shape, this shape, if you want to create it and do extrusion
Yeah.
for this handrail, it's called a profile. This profile is stored outside Revit, okay? So the first thing I want to describe about the architecture, the Revit elements. Look, as you see in the inside here, doors, single flush, and 820, 2100, 100. Okay, look, this one is called a category. Okay, a category. If you look here, this is the category of wall,
Yeah.
and basic wall is the family name. Generic 200 the family type.
Okay.
Category of walls, that mean we have so many walls: basic wall, custom wall, compound wall, complex and compound wall,
Masonry.
sorry,
Masonry.
masonry, masonry wall, concrete wall. All those walls are walls in the category or type of walls in category called wall. But inside the basic wall there is one type, it's called generic 200. Look, if I inserted, go to wall and insert this type of wall, if you move over it, you'll find that it's called, this one is called walls, basic wall, exterior brick, and multi-stud. This wall, it's called basic wall, but the type, the current type, exterior brick. If you select this one and you want to change the type, you have to choose the type from here. Look, all these kind of basic wall and the type exterior CMU. Look, we still in the basic wall, but the type is exterior. If you choose another one, all those basic wall. This is a curtain wall also, and this is a curtain wall. This curtain wall varies from normal wall. Okay, if you move over it, there's the walls as a category, but curtain wall, this is the family name. Storefront, this is the family type. Okay, this is also it obviously known as in doors. Look, the category is doors, but double glass one, this is the family name, and this is type 1800 and also 2100 millimeter. That means this door is in door category, but the family name, it's called double glass. If you hover over this one or that door, the category doors, family name is single flush, and the type, that means I can change the family name or the family. I can change the type. Yes, we have three types of this single flush. This is a type of single flush wall. We have three types of it.
Okay.
You can change the type to 7762. Okay. Also, the door is folding door, bifold panel. The bifold panel, the family name. But what is the category? The category is doors. Okay. If you want to choose another size, that means you want to choose another type. Okay, that's wonderful. This is the family category. This base applied on a system family or even a loadable family. Okay.
Yes.
This is levels. Look, something important, very important. If you want to create another level, we need to minimize all these views. Look, if you want to open, if you really open so many views, that means it will eat your RAM. Okay. This is that mean you finished
This is the last
browsing on the last view. Look, this default this is a default template, architecture template. The default architecture template contains just 2 level and side.
Okay.
Just 2 level. How can we create a new levels? By going to the south, and this is the 2 elevation or 2 levels we have. If you want to add another level, you have to go to the structure architecture and create another level. Choose one, choose another one by any distance, and after then I'm just selecting this one. This is called a temporary dimension. By choosing this temporary dimension and typing, I want this door floor to be 4,000. Okay, this one will be 4,000. Another one will be 4,000 also. Enter, and this one could be 4,000. Enter, 4,000. Look, if I want to make those elements or those levels to be aligned with the other one, just use this, and if you see a dotted vertical line as you saw before, okay, like this one before. And those one to be in the same alignment. Okay, look, if I want to visible the bubbles, at the same time you have to check this cross or this checkbox. Okay, but if you want to choose them all, select the type. This is called a level 8mm head. You may choose the edit type and choose the end one.
Okay,
yes.
so
both. Okay, and look here, this is the levels, and it's a level, the default level name level 1. If I say that will be basement 1. Okay, but according to standard, you have to standardize all the naming. That means in this case I will make this will be underscore 01 basement. I will ask you, would you like to rename the corresponding views? Yes, this one. Underscore 01. Okay, this should be 00 dash ground I'm doing ground floor. Just change it here, basement and ground floor. Okay, if you want to change this one to be the first floor, you may rename from here. It will be 02 update 1 dash first floor. Yes, corresponding. It will change also the corresponding. This is what called parametric change engine. You are choosing from project browser and rename the level, it will be reflected and renamed in the views also. If you from the tables, if you have some kinds of doors and you want to change the door type to be another type, you can change from the table. The table, if change it, will
change
all the views. Okay. Here the 1 0 2 dash second floor, first one, and so on. Okay, first, second, and okay. If I want to go to ground floor and to draw a grid, the grid is very important in architecture drafting, especially at working documents or schematic diagrams you're going to use in a construction. Okay, so you have to add from the architecture, you have to add grid level, and this is the grid level. Okay, you may choose so many as according the building. This 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want to add another one from here, in this case not be 5, just A as a letter. And if you add another grid, GR, okay, that means grid. Look, so continue A, B, C, and D. As we did it before, you can drag this one to be the same with the other group, and choosing this group all now aligned with, just check, I'll go to edit type, select this, also what's happening here. Can add this. Look, if you select the element by using arrow keys, you can move, okay, like this. Or otherwise, you may choose, if you see this icon as a move, and you can move the grid as you want. Okay?
Okay.
Look, in this case, what is this? This is just a default elevation sample in Revit. Double click on it, it will open to you the sections or the elevation. East elevation. Look, this is the grid, you know, and this is the level. Let's go back to ground floor, and if I want to add a ground floor, wall, I'll go to architecture tab, walls. If you click this bottom arrow, it will bring you as a pop-up menu asking for the wall architecture, wall structure, or by phase. And in this case, I will choose wall architecture. So what type of wall architecture you are going to use? I will use this CMU Now I've added a wall, but first, this wall, what kind of wall? What type? What is the wall type? If select the wall, let you change according to the property here. Look, if I want to change this basic wall CW with this sizes with another one, you can choose this one and change the type of wall. Okay, this is the walls. If you want to add more detail in this view, you have to choose from here. This is a realistic one. This is a consistent one, and this is fine. That means fine, you can see it with details, more detail, yes. Okay, this is for adding walls. Look, what is the property, the wall property? Now, the wall property has so many properties, but the main, it constrains and unconnected, and the structure and dimension and identity data, the mark and comments. If you have phasing, which phase this wall or goes to construction. Look, first, this is a location line. What is the location line? Location line about this line. Look, the location line of the wall here, if you choose another one, wall center line. This is a wall center line, neglecting what type of wall. This is a compound wall. Compound wall containing from 2, 3 or 4 layers. This is a wall, and this is another wall, concrete, but this is masonry wall, and this is insulations. Insulation may consist of thermal insulations. The thermal insulation may be air gap, or maybe another material of insulations inside the wall. Here, this is the wall center line. If I choose core center line, that means the wall and center line, core center is the same. Finishing face, this exterior. Choose again. Or interior face. Okay, the center line for drafting the wall. If I add another wall, this is the default. Look, this is the this wall containing of masonry and concrete. Look, the wall here, this arrow, that means you can swapping. Okay, and this is for stretching the wall. Shukran. Thank you. She brings everything. Look, this wall, what is this wall property? Look, this base, the base point, you have to choose or differentiate between the base point and top constraint. Base constraint and top constraint. Base constraint, the base, you have drawn the wall on it. That means we are standing on ground floor level. That means you cannot draw any architectural elements or any elements without any levels. You have to set a level and draw on a level. Or even if you are creating a details or creating something drawn not belong to a level, you have to set something called work plan. Work on it. Okay. In this case, we have the base content, base constraint. Base constraint now is the ground floor. What are you doing? Jannah, روح الماما. It's hard to obey. It's very hard to obey. She has her own mind. She is difficult. Here, sorry.
She's not sleepy yet.
Yeah. Audion, عايزة ايه? Look here. This is the properties. The base constraint is the ground floor. We start drawing the wall on. Okay. The base offset you can control using offset to let the wall more over the level with a specific value.
Yeah.
Okay, or you may put it goes under the slab or the level using minus L. Okay. Here top constraints that mean unconnected. Top constraint, the top constraint is just a way for constraining the height, the wall height, until it reach the upper level or the second level. Not connected, you may have a wall outside the building, or but this wall goes as a elevation. It goes up about 10 or 11 or 12 meters. In this case, you have to choose connected and then type the height you want.
Okay.
In this case, the level from the ground base until goes to first floor. Okay? If you saw it 3D and change the course, find the realistic. This wall, if you choose and see this kind of wall, look, this is unconnected. This is connected to the up to first level. Here, unconnected, you can choose the based ground floor of the wall lower than this wall. Unconnected. To first floor. This is from ground floor to first floor level. Look, the wall is down. And also this one from here to connect it to the first floor only. Okay, that means you can control the height of any wall using these constraints. Okay, these constraints. Or even if you have an elevation wall, run until you reach third or fourth or fifth, whatever floor you want. You can change this one until it reach the level you want. Or even if you don't know what is the height, or you don't have the permission to add this into a level, a specific level, after the building is built, you can just here you can just changing the level from here, make it unconnected, and then this field will be enabled to choose which height you want to add the wall. Okay. Also top offset, top of there is no top offset here because it's reached already the above level. ايه يا جنب؟